Hi, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot for a December mid-month check-in for the sign of Libra. We're just going to get into your reading, Libra. You have the Ten of Swords reversed, which is good. Oh my gosh. This card indicates that you've finally reached a clear, balanced perspective about your life and circumstances, and that you took that one step, one at a time, and you trusted yourself in the process. You probably recently gone through a difficult time. When the card is reversed, that is what it's indicating, that you've went through a period of difficult time, but now that the worst is over, you've passed the worst. You came up with a solution, a plan, and you put it into action, which is a really good thing to do. And especially if you're going through some stuff. Just make sure that the next time around you don't make the same mistake, and that you plan things in a better manner so that you don't have the same repeat. As far as work, for some of you, I see that there are some serious problems in your workplace. It doesn't mean you're going to lose your job or anything like that, but I feel like there are problems with co-workers, with the environment itself. And for some of you, you've reached a point where you now can see what is best for you, and you're thinking in a more logical, clear manner. Take some quiet time to decide what would be your next move, and then plan it out. If you're planning to stay there and make it better, or looking for new work, and if you are looking for work, you may be looking in the wrong place, like you've been applying at the wrong jobs, and so you may need to rethink that and maybe reapply it or apply at different places. As far as love, I see that that's improving. The relationship is good. Communication's good. But I feel like there may be, because of the struggles and difficulties that you've just gone through, I feel like maybe you need to take some time for just the two of you to go out. And that is what I'm getting with this card. As far as finances, you need to take important steps to improve your finances. I felt like since you've gone through this difficult situation, it might have been, involved money. It usually does, right? Maybe, just be more careful with spending money. And that's what I'm getting with this card, with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. It's funny because Gemini had the Page of Pentacles in the same position. And I just finished their reading. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's a message, and often regards to money. You're likely to receive news that you've been waiting on in regards to money. It's going to be a good news. This is a very practical card. Maybe it's something you wait on a raise, a bonus, commission, something that you're waiting on. It's coming to you. In general, though, the Knight tells us to pay attention to mundane, normal parts of our lives. Take care of the little things, and then the big things will fall into place, right? Make sure that you're handling all of your affairs. As far as life in general, everything's kosher. Like make sure you dot your I's, cross your T's. And I feel like for some of you, you need to just at work for the time being is just do the work the way they normally do the work, instead of trying to change things up now. Wait to do that to the beginning of the year. And if you're looking for a new job, once you start to apply at the right places, you will start to get interviews, okay? Because at the beginning of the year, a lot of companies start to interview. So I wouldn't lose faith. Just keep applying to those jobs that you feel like you would be great at. And I'm sure you'll get a call. And I feel again that love is going, good. You just need to take some time, excuse me, for yourselves to build the relationship up, since you just went through some struggles. Finances, the Nine of Pentacles appears in regards to finances, and it tells us that money is coming very soon. And it can be from anywhere: a raise, a lottery, an inheritance, a bonus, a commission, a new job offering more money. It can be anything, okay? So that is what the Knight is telling us. You've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents an air sign: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is either you, Libra, or it's a Gemini or Aquarius that you have you have traits of a Gemini or Aquarius, or they're in your circle, okay? And with the Queen of Swords, this actually points to a literal person in your life. She either has dark hair or dark eyes, either or both. And if it's not a person, she's telling you that there's a need to be forceful and honest in some situations to get your needs met, okay? So you need to take the characteristics of this Queen of Swords and just use your sword and be like, this is how it's going to be, and this is it, because this is what I need done to fulfill what I need, okay? And sometimes you have to do that. You already know what it is you want and what you need. Now is just the time to go after it. Be mindful, though, of others' boundaries, as you don't want to ever cross boundaries. But you do want to be a little aggressive. You want to be a little forceful to get your point across, to get what it is you need. Work, it's very clear what needs to happen to you or happen to work to you. Did I just make any sense? It's very clear what needs to happen in regards to work for you in the environment, okay? I wouldn't go, talking about anything or saying you're going to look for a job if that's what you're going to do, or talk to management about a certain situation. I wouldn't go and tell anyone. I would just keep it to myself, because people may not see the same way that you do, or they may take your idea, or they may turn around and backstab you and say, hey, she's going to look for a job, and it may backfire on you, okay? And as far as work, you may want to look to a woman in your life to help you to make the right decision or point you in the right decision. Someone that you really respect, okay? And in regards to money, there is a very strong woman that plays an important role in your life that you go to and ask for guidance, or that you ask for advice. There's a lot that you can learn from her, but you have to be open to what she says, okay? Be open-minded, be open-hearted, and receive the message as she says it. This way, you can really digest it and take it, for the truth of it, and not what you perceive of it, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's get into your oracle cards, Libra. You had two fall out from Wisdom of the House of Night. The first one talks about being focused, right? As you can see, it says focus there. The first one talks about being focused, and with focus, you'll achieve exactly what it is that you want, okay? This is a reminder that you must let go of all of this, I can't even speak, all of the distractions that are around you, and have courage to give it your all, to do what it is that you need to do. But you need to stay focused. And just remember that you can't always control every outcome, but you can try. You can try for what it is that you're going for, that you're trying to achieve, and be open to what the outcome may be. And then you'll see that things start to take its role or take its place in the way that it should. The next one you have is listening, okay? Listening indicates that you are meant to listen to what others are saying with their gestures and rather than their words, and even their words. So if you're at work and you see how people's gestures are, read through it because they're saying something to you. You need to be able to get, to read through the great detail and expressions, yet without being so obvious or straightforward, okay? Read between the lines and finding out what the truth is and what is required right now. Listen and learn. What other people are, what they're not saying to you, they can be saying a lot, you know what I mean, without actually saying words. And that's why you need to focus on what's around you. Focus on what you need to achieve. Focus on what needs to be done, okay? And then listen. Listen by looking at the body language, listening to the words, reading between the lines, and coming with the truth, okay? And then you've got woman holding a coin, okay? And woman holding a coin, this is a signal a woman of support or assistance regarding issues, okay? She will give you financial advice or connect you with someone that can help you. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, so it could be at work, or it may be a woman of wealth and value, someone who you value very much. Either way, this card is saying that you need to be able to be open to the help that's surrounding you. This is even an indication of a possibility of a new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or a business. So you may meet somebody who is, has money, has a business, or may become into it. Learn from her. Listen to what she says, because it can be a lot of information that will be helpful to you, Libra. And it'll help you go in a whole different direction that is good for you. And I need to apologize for not getting the readings out sooner. I've been going through a lot of things myself. A lot of you know I just relocated in June of this year to Texas, and I'm from Southern California. I just got news that my mom is really sick, and my grandmother has been in the hospital in critical condition the last 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, and they're going to be pulling her off of life support either Saturday or Sunday, and I'm just trying to make my way through. Financially, it's very hard for me. I work full time, but that is to pay my bills, right? And I do readings and I sell jewelry, but that also helps me with my everyday bills and put food on the table. I don't ever have like extra money to go and splurge. I wish I did, and so it's very hard for me to find a way to get to California. But I'm going to find a way, because these are two very beautiful, important women in my life that I learned from. And, it's been a struggle for me financially for the last 3 years. And I'm really glad that or maybe even 4 years. I'm really glad that this year is about to end, and I'm looking forward to 2018. And I'm looking forward to new beginnings and new ways of doing things and thinking and getting myself into a different direction. But Libra, if I don't get another reading out, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope that you make the right decisions and you listen to this person that's coming into your life and you seek that help that's surrounding you. Not everyone has that extra help. And so if that's available to you, Libras, definitely reach out and grab it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And again, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.